Hello people, welcome back to the channel where we discuss about Chelsea and the happenings around Stamford Bridge. I know most of you are not happy because the last couple of matches have not been good for us, but we have to move on. We are Chelsea supporters, we love our club and we have to support it despite what is happening. But we are given chance, we are allowed to criticize what is happening when we are not happy. For instance, most of us know what the team has been performing. The results are not pleasing. We are not happy, but we have to talk about it. We have to say what is wrong. We have to ask ourselves the questions and maybe get answers within the questions and discuss what we think can be done, what is worrying and what is pleasing us. The last few matches have not been so good. Let me start with the most recent match where we played against Everton. The team lost, lost morale, lost spirit, lost belief. How did we get 1 point? These are type of the matches that we should be winning, if at all we are willing to win the title. Now, this brings me to the topic of the video today. Are we still on the race to win the title? I believe not. We are not. If you consider our performances against other title contenders like Liverpool and Manchester City, you understand that really we are not playing like winners. We are not playing like people who wish to win the title. If we have 23 shots against Everton and we do not score more than one goal, what does that talk about us? Now, I know some of you will argue that the team is lacking key players. Key players have been injured. Some like Lukaku have not played for a while. Timo Werner has also some issues. Kante in the midfield and Kovacic are also missing. Jorginho is playing with some pains. No, that is not the case. We cannot argue on that because if we look at the squad that played for Everton, they also lacked some of their key players. They played kids. Some players were below 20 years. They brought a player below 18 years in the last minutes of the match, and they still had a draw against us. So something is wrong. Something is wrong, and we need to change. I don't know what is the problem. If it is the players, it is the system, the tactics, or what. But definitely something is wrong, because I do not understand why in the last 6 matches, 4 of them, we've had a lead in the match, but we lost. We didn't get the maximum points. Against Zenit, we couldn't hold on to the win until the last minutes. They came and scored an equalizer, a poor equalizer, because we couldn't hold on it. We lost those points. Against West Ham, they scored the last minutes. A very, very simple goal. Again, against Everton, an equalizer. Just 2 minutes after we scored, we tried, we toiled, scored a goal. Their first free kick, their first shot on target becomes a goal. Now, what is the problem? You cannot tell me that the missing players are the cause of all these problems. No. When we started the season, we believed that we had a team, we had a depth, but questions are arising that maybe some of the players are not as good as we thought. That now casting the doubts over the squad depth. If then the performance is becoming this poor because of some of the players, what does that say? It says some of the players in the squad are not as good as we thought. But it's in the middle of the season. Something has to be done. Something has to change if the team wants to be considered title contenders. If you look at what Manchester City and Liverpool are doing, you become more worried. Liverpool playing against Newcastle, they went, they trailed 1 goal. But what did they do? They came from behind, scored an equalizer, scored another goal, and scored the third goal. Now, this is how teams do when they want to win the title. They come from behind and lead. When they lead, they hold on to the lead and finish the match. They score on top of 1 goal, they had another goal to cement their lead in the match. But what is happening to our team is worrying. When we go 1 goal up, it's like we relax. Players lose morale. They believe they have it. Some mistakes, avoidable mistakes from the midfield, from the defense. The attackers are not scoring their goals. We create chances and chances and chances. Shots on goal, no goals. What is happening? Is it that the team lacks creativity? No, I don't want people to tell me that it's because we are lacking Lukaku up front. Even when Lukaku was there, how many goals does he have? Tell me. So it is not about the individual performances. Maybe it's around the team. I don't want to criticize the formation because if it is the formation, then maybe we couldn't be playing so much as we play inside the half of the opponent. The problem is with the players scoring, putting the ball behind the net. What is the problem? I do not understand. Now, when we come to talk about the critics of the system, some people are saying that we should start playing with back four, others back three, because what? No, let's talk this. If the system or the tactics are not good, we couldn't have so many shots on target. The main shots on target shows that the team is playing well. The problem is just the finishing. The players are not willing to finish. I don't know if the inability or something, or I don't know, but something has caught me again. If you look at the match we played against Juventus at Turin, where we lost 1-0, Juventus defended deeply. We played so many touches in the half, but we couldn't score. The same happened against Manchester United. We played so many goals, but so many touches in their box, but we couldn't score a counter, and they scored. Against Everton, we ended 80% possession, ball possession, playing in the half, but the final result is 1-1. Does it mean that if teams play deeply behind us, in front of their goal, does it mean that that type of play is working against us? Does it mean that the coach has to think about other alternatives? Do we have to change tactics, system? Do we have to have a different approach when they play such games? But how? I watched the game against Everton with so much disbelief. I could not understand why we are playing so many balls in front of them, though they were defending. I believe if we could place some balls behind them, maybe we could disturb them. One, two, three shots could go on. But again, we are playing some few balls behind them. We couldn't score. Easy tap-ins. Just lift your head up and push the ball behind the goal. It is not happening. I don't know why. Today, this weekend, we will play against Wolves. They are a good team. They will defend, they will attack. I understand their crisis at the midfield. Jorginho is not okay, he's not fit. Loftus-Cheek got injured last match. Kovacic is just from the injury and COVID. Kante has not been playing for the last, I don't know how many months. So I don't know who will play at the midfield. So it's another tough time waiting for us. I don't know how we are going to approach the match. I don't know how the coach is prepared, but I'm worried. If we continue dropping points like this, sorry, but we will not be trying to contenders. We cannot win this title. The EPL is so tough. It's for those who wish to play and win matches, not drop points everywhere. So player guys, I'm sad, I'm not happy, but I love Chelsea. I continue supporting Chelsea because I believe it's a good team. And if we fix some issues here and there, we'll be contenders again. But if we continue like this, we cannot do it. Guys, please remember to subscribe. More videos will be coming.